at Objective 2 practice for angles, triangles, and prisms. First thing we have here is a trapezoid. We need to find the area of. Now remember, area of a trapezoid is base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times the height. Okay, so our bases are 6 and 4. We add those together. Typically they are the top and the bottom. Add those together, divide by 2, multiply by the height of the prism, which is right here, which is 6. 4 plus 6 is 10, divided by 2 times 6. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 5 times 6 is 30. So the area, the gray space in the inside of our trapezoid would be 30. Okay, we have another trapezoid, a little bit smaller, but we're going to do the same formula, b1 plus b2 divided by 2 times the height. So we have our bases of 4 and 2 are the top and the bottom. Divide by 2 times the height of 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. So our area would be 6 square centimeters. Our next link, we have a trapezoid again. Okay, a little bit different looking trapezoid. The bottom part here is 2, this is 2. Since this is 2 on the bottom, this is a square, so the opposite side is also 2. They told us this is 4, so this whole side is 8. So now we know enough in order to find the area of our trapezoid. So base 1 is 2, base 2 is 8, so 2 plus 8, we divide that by 2. Remember the formula? Then we multiply by the height of the trapezoid, which is 2, and 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. So the area of our trapezoid is just 10 square units. And another trapezoid. This one's a little bit simpler. Base 1 and base 2 are 3 and 7. Add those together, divided by 2 times the height of 3. 7 plus 3 is 10, divided by 2 times 3. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. So the area of our trapezoid is just 15. Then we have some prisms, a rectangular prism. Remember, we're going to do the area of the base, which is a rectangle down here, times the height of the prism, which is 2. So to find the area of a rectangle, we just do length times width. So we're going to do 1/4 times 1, which is just 1/4. And then we're going to take that times the height of 2. We'll make that 2 over 1. We can actually cross cancel. We get 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 1 is 2. So our area is just 1/2 square centimeters. Or excuse me, centimeters cubed, because it's volume. 1/2 cubic centimeters. Okay, and another rectangular prism. Area of the base is another rectangle. So we're just going to do length times width. So 5/2 times 5/3. Nothing we can cross cancel, so we just multiply across. 5 times 5 is 25. 2 times 3 is 6. And now we're going to take that times the height of the prism. So 25/6 times 5/4. We can't cross cancel anything again, so 25 times 5 is 125. 6 times 4 is 24. And let's see, I think we can probably leave it like that. 125 over 24. We could also change that to a mixed number, possibly a decimal, as long as it wasn't a repeating decimal. Oh. Typed it in wrong. Should be 125 over 124. Check your answers carefully before you put them back in. Okay, find the surface area of the cereal box. So this is where we find the area of all the faces and then add those all together. Okay, so if you think of a cereal box, there's a front and a back. So let's find the area of the front and the back first. So it's 10 by 20 for the front. And the back is going to be the same. It's going to be the same shape, the same size. So 10 times 20 is 200. And then we have 2 of those, so we'll take that times 2. That gives us 400. Then we have the left and the right, which are also the same size. And that's 3 times 20, which is 60. There's 2 of those, so that's 120. And then we have the top and the bottom, which is going to be 3, because that's going to be the same as that bottom side. And then 10, because that's the same as that bottom side. So 10 times 3 is 30. There's 2 of those. That gives us 60. So now we need to add all these together. So we have 400, 120, and 60. Makes 580. So our surface area is 580 square centimeters. And surface area again, we have our front and our back. The front, and we can see the back this time, right there. Length and width is 1.5 times 5. That's going to give us 7.5, and there's 2 of those, front and back. That gives us 15. Then we have the left and the right side, here and here. Okay, that's 4 times 1.5. So that gives us 6, and there's 2 of those, which makes 12. And then we have the top and the bottom, top and bottom there, which is 5 by, this side is going to be the same as the bottom here, so that's 4. 5 times 4 is 20. Let me write that out. 5 times 4 is 20, and there's 2 of those, which makes 40. So we have to add all those together. 15 plus 12 and 40 makes 67. So our surface area is 67. All right, that's it for examples. Let's get to work.